going. Hey! How you guys doing?
Howdy.
We are here with Ryan King, the king of the CBA Agates. Columbia Basin Agates.
Yeah. And by the way, this is CeeJay. And I'm Denny.
From Agateenchantment.
And Rock Wizardry.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, Ryan, when you are out hunting or when you're out exploring, I understand these agates have a wonderful energy.
Mm-hmm.
But what does a new person look for? What does I know the connection.
Mm-hmm.
It's understandable when I'm standing in this room. The energy is just incredible. But if somebody was, say, looking for an eye agate, what would they look for?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, most people when they first start, they see a picture of a CBA. They see it and they're like,
Yeah, well,
you know, understandably so.
Tell us how you do it. How would you do it? I mean, are you using energy connection to the earth? Are you using inner ear, inner sight?
Seems like, I mean, those were definitely acquired, I think. I believe they were very acquired.
Yeah.
After I went through the process of realizing that I wasn't looking for a stone, just myself out there. The techniques behind it, you know, there's many ways. Quit looking for a glow. You can't miss it. But look beneath the surface. Like, basically what I tell people.
Beneath the surface.
Look beneath the surface. I tell people, you want to find a large CBA. You know, you want to find this Ryan King agate.
Yeah.
Like, go out there and look for that what you want to find. You know,
search for.
Search for what you want, not
Yes.
for what is not for anything. You know, if
Right.
you just take anything, you're worth more.
Yes.
You're worth anything you want. Just
Absolutely.
Take it.
Yeah.
Give out your energy
Yes.
and the
Yeah.
energy will come
Yeah.
back.
So you
Absolutely.
catching
Exactly.
this, guys? It's not just about looking at the glow, okay? This is your Zen time. This is where you're going out and you're just letting the troubles of your day out the window, your job, and whatever else is going on in your life, and you're getting in touch with you, and you're allowing your spirit, if you will, to come through and search,
Yes.
feel.
Right. You go out there and you got to look inwards. Just be grateful for everything you have.
Yes.
Remember why you went in the first place. To
Why
get
you're a
away-
Rockhounder.
To get away from
Yeah.
everything and just be with yourself. Don't go out there looking because you think you're owed or I gotta have this, I gotta have that. It's very conducive to leaving your hobby unenjoyable.
Yes.
But
So
truthfully,
true.
if
Yes.
you just sit there
So true.
and you be grateful
Yes.
and you're happy and you just walk and look peacefully, calmly,
Enjoy nature.
enjoy nature. Think about something that makes your heart feel good. Like if you're a parent, think about the first time you held your child.
Yeah.
If you have dogs, cats, animals,
Yes.
sisters, think about when there's no words and there's just nothing but communication from heart to heart on the good, peaceful stuff where time goes away. Think about that. Think about those moments.
Yes.
And that brings you into a state of peace and calmness. And that's what an agate is just grounding, calming.
Yes.
It resonates with that vibration. You're sticking out there and just be that way. And even if you don't find that agate that you're looking for that day,
It will come to you.
you are full of peace. It's worth it.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
got that, guy.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
why so many of us are so involved with this hobby. If you're
Yes.
new to this hobby, it's a very freeing kind of thing. Getting out there, you know, setting aside the world.
Yes.
Setting aside the problems. Setting aside the things that are heavy on your mind or on your shoulders. Moving forward and just letting it go.
Exactly.
Just for a few hours, maybe.
Shut down your inner dialogue.
Yes.
And something you said reminded me of when, because I'm kind of new to the actual searching rocks out, okay?
Yes.
CeeJay has brought me along this path of being a rock hound, if you will, guys, okay? So I'm there. I'm there, I'm stuck, now, right? Okay, but when I first started, okay, guys, now this is a true story. I would watch her, and she's the agate queen when it comes to finding agates, okay? She doesn't, it isn't just visual for her. it's auditory for her. It's a whole holistic kind of experience for CeeJay. And I didn't understand that at first. So I would watch her and I'd go out and I'd actually get frustrated. She'd get 10 agates and I'd find pet wood. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, but what I've learned, not only just watching her, but even in the short conversation that we had on the phone, about a week ago, I have learned more to release my spirit. And I'm not trying to chase you guys away, and we're not going to be passing the plate at the end of this. There's no, you get what I'm saying.
This is not a new religion.
Allow myself to enjoy it even more. And so we've had these amazing adventures over the last couple of days. We've searched for opals, we've been to tabletop and searched for agates.
Table rock.
Table rocks, thank you very much.
Well, there's red top too.
Yeah. And then lastly, just coming along the 84 corridor, we hit a couple of places that, well, we're going to show you some footage on a later show about that one.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But so I have to say thank you to CeeJay, but the point is even more for you guys, okay? This is about you freeing yourself from your daily worries, the toils, the job, that kind of stuff. Getting out there, and we say it all the time, and find your treasure.
Yes, get out there, get rocking, and find your treasure.
Speaking of your treasure, these CBAs, in the 16 years I've been going, I have noticed it doesn't matter if you can't walk right, if you're not able to climb mountains, you're not able to dig.
They will come to you.
And every stone for that matter. If that stone is for you,
it
for that time of your life, it will be within your reach. It will always be, no matter where that reach
There's
goes.
some sick advice, man. And I'm listening to you guys. Wow.
It's you never give up. You can't give up, and you can't just go out and be like, all right, this is it. You know, put your time.
I'm gonna find an agate.
Right. It's like in between my school bus routes, I go to this little landscape place that gets river rock, and one of the guys was like, I don't know how you do it. You find more agates than I've ever seen anybody find out of this rock pile. And I said, well, they're sitting right on top. He goes, no, they're not. I look. But they are. And that's the point. I go there not so much to get rocks, but more to get my Zen time and to get rid of my middle school angst that I get laid on, and it calms me. It gives me a workout, and it re-energizes me for my afternoon routes.
Get you more back into your natural state.
It's very holistic.
Stones are one of the very first things.
It's a very balanced kind of thing. And for you new folks, if you are just joining us, we have this great little thing that CeeJay actually put together. Well, I put the video together, but she put all the knowledge together. It's called Rockhounding Tips, Tricks, and Secrets. Check it out, because it shows you some techniques on, visually anyways, how to find some of those rocks. And we know you new people are motivated, but keep this in mind, what we're saying.
Yes.
This is a holistic experience. That's why so many of us, there's thousands of us, groups,
and
all
worldwide.
Over.
They're not
Get into this hobby, guys.
Exactly.
And don't rush.
Yeah.
Like I was going to say, these, just like fossils or hieroglyphs, stones are the keepers of ancient knowledge. They'll keep waiting until you're ready to receive.
And
it's just like life, right? Life is not a destination.
Exactly.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
Same
and the journey requires Zen time. It requires peace within your soul. And this is how we find our peace. And this is the way you can find your peace too.
And we're going to show you a bunch of these rocks in B-roll, sort of as we're talking. Yes. But don't forget, you guys, like and subscribe to our channel, because we're always learning more with you and trying to share more with you, to send out this good energy, to send out these good feelings, and to send out good rocking and processing and all kinds of knowledge that we can find out. We want to share it with you guys.
Exactly. And Mr. King, Ryan King, has graciously invited us to go rockhounding. So that's where we're going.
Yes, you guys are going to learn some tips, tricks, and secrets about CBAs, and so are we!
See you on the longer.
See you on the longer.
Bye now.
They are so similar.
Yeah, they're very similar, just have a less of an iron content.
Yeah.
What's really intriguing is that the Columbia Basin Agate looks like a mix of Lake Superior and the Yangtze River Agate from China. It looks like those two fused.
Yeah.
But when I started getting into Black River Agates from Argentina, because they look just like ours, until I started getting them and I realized there was lots of contaminants in the skin.
We got them.
And it's just so unique, like it's crazy because it's directly south of us where these are found, like the line almost that follows that very same ley line.
Wow.
So there's something there.
Isn't that interesting?
It just hasn't been officially studied yet because the Lake Superiors, you know, the Fairburn agates, those have been studied. They've been a known agate for a long time, gem quality.
Yeah.
And these, you know, I started making these things public, like as an effort to make them a name.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
So what's your opinion about location?
Just for CBA?
Mm-hmm.
Just for CBA? Well, the known deposits are up here in West, Pasco, you know, like Fur Road. Look at old maps for like ancient rivers, ancient salmon, ancient Columbia, ancient Yakima River. See where those paths are. The biggest advice I can give is if you're driving around looking for a deposit, you see a lot of rich colors, earth-toned colors. Look there if you're in Tri-Cities and you're up where there's known to be agates. Look at the browns, the reds. If you see a high concentration of that, look at that stuff. If you see a lot of light blues and pale colors with big stones, you can look, but it's not very concentrated in those areas. So look for the color, ask around, but West Richland, Fur Road, if you're in Tri-Cities, can't go wrong.
What about the Columbia Gorge itself? What's the deal with that one?
Well, the channeled scablands up there, it was just mostly such violent waters, you know, such violent flood events and lots of basalt. There's little pockets here and there up the valley, both directions. But as far as I know, which isn't everything on this, there's just not much up there, you know, up the gorge. You can get it down the gorge towards the Oregon coast, you know, Washington coast. You can get little pockets up and down there that the Missoula floods carry through. Plus all the stuff that the Columbia River has in it is down there too. So go ahead, I mean, look everywhere, you know. If you see river tumbled gravels in a bed, look, you know, poke your head there. Don't be afraid to look for it because it might be looking for you too.
Great advice. Mm-hmm. Look at here.
Oh, wow. That's a beauty. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Banded quartz.
Oh, those are the wild fortifications. Yes. That is amazing.
Because gravity always wins when you get those big agates. And the Earth's always moving, it's always vibrating, so they're gonna, in loose soil, they're gonna kind of go under the surface. And what I mean by that is, like rocks up here, and then you can see stones that are barely sticking out, like this. Those are the kind of things you want to, you know, after you look at the surface, look right there at the skin that's barely sticking out because they're bigger stones. Look for that texture that you see, that wrinkly skin, just that, no doubt about it, agate stuff. It's likely the bigger ones are going to be down there the longer you wait.
Oh, I think you found one over here. Oh, jeez. The magic of the CBA coming alive right before your eyes, guys. There's the king right there. Laying it down. Holy moly, garganzoli.
I literally just had to get relaxed. You're my witness.
Look at that thing. What do you have to say about that, Mr. King, Ryan? Thank you. That's what we say, right? That's what we say.
Right.
Thank you.
Peace and quiet, thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. So here's the deal, guys. As I wander around out here, this beautiful landscape, hang out with SeaJay Ballard, Lion King. You know, as a relatively newbie when it comes to rockhounding, we've only been at it a couple of years. You know, we're all looking for that place. You know, keep thinking about that place. And more what I find is not finding the place, it's experiencing the moment in that place. It's not about finding that big agate, although that's a wonderful thing. We certainly love to do that. It's about experiencing finding that agate. Or not finding it. In either case, enjoying the experience. There you go.